So a few weeks ago, I did a 6-month review of METRICOOL, which is my social media planning and scheduling software that I use for work. It actually saves me a ton of time and it's helped me to make quite a bit of money. But looking at METRICOOL, when I reviewed it, there was a couple things that I thought the app was missing. I talked about how the price is great, but there were a couple features that I would like to see METRICOOL add. And since then, I've discovered new features and METRICOOL has updated the app with new features that I think really makes this app even better. So today we're gonna take a peek at what that is and talk about, is METRICOOL still worth it? So one of the issues that I had in the past is if I was trying to post a post, let's say on Twitter and let's say on Instagram, that might have different character limits, right? I could fit 1,200 characters in an Instagram description, but on Twitter, it has a character limit. It's 280 characters. So basically what I was complaining about is I would have to duplicate the post for Twitter to shorten up that kind of copy or that description with the post. And what I found is there's this nice little button called Edit by Network. A lot of my subscribers actually pointed this out in my 6-month review. And what it does is, let's say I have a description here that says, yeehaw, and I want to change it for Facebook. What I can do is I can actually come in and click on Facebook, edit content, and then I can add new copy or less copy, right? So what this does is it allows you to actually change the copy for each of those platforms. So when you go to click publish now, you can get it out much quicker. In the past, I was duplicating posts and basically changing the copy on the duplicated posts, and it just took me way more time than was necessary. I mean, the whole point of METRICOOL is to save you time between all of these different social media apps, and me having to duplicate posts on my planner was taking me extra time, right? It was kind of frustrating. In the past, if I had a post like this, I would actually have to come in, let's say this is the copy that I wanted for Facebook, and I'd have to click duplicate, wait for it to duplicate, and then I'd have to come to this duplicate, switch it over to the platform that I wanted the different copy on, and then I would have to change that around, right? But now, if you click the Edit by Network button, it actually does save you a lot of time, and this is something that I really appreciate that METRICOOL has added. I didn't notice it in my first review, but it's something that definitely makes this app even more of a time saver. The other thing that I really like that they just added to this is the ability to actually post Instagram stories directly from METRICOOL. So if you've got your content in the planner like this and you're gonna go create a new post, what you can do is actually switch it right over to story, and that'll automatically post it as an Instagram story post, which is actually something that I just used for one of the businesses that I manage to help me make basically a highlight with a ton of different videos on an Instagram account. Sometimes, you know, with those story highlights, you want to be able to get a bunch of videos over from your computer to basically make those nice little highlight reels on an Instagram account. And this makes it easier for you to do that. If you edit a video, boom, you can post it straight to your Instagram story from your computer without having to basically finagle files over to your phone. It's a nice little touch that METRICOOL has added. One thing that we talked about in the past was the actual pricing of METRICOOL, and I basically talked about how it's absolutely worth it for me and what I do. And I basically said, hey, if you guys are actually managing several social media accounts and this is something that you're actually making money off of, or you really want to save time, right? Your money is worth your time. I do recommend getting one of these lower level basically plans with METRICOOL. And after these new features, or the new feature that they've added and the one that I discovered at Edit by Network, it's a no-brainer on my mind that METRICOOL is going to continue to save me more time. But I want to actually show you guys something. I got an email from METRICOOL this week, and it basically says, hello METRICOOler, yes, you've heard that right. From June 7th, our plans are changing. METRICOOL continues to grow steadily with new features every month and improvements to the tool. For that reason, our plans will change, but your rate will stay the same. Since you've been a METRICOOler since the beginning, we want to reward your loyalty. Your contracted plan will not change as long as you continue your subscription. We hope that this is good news and wanted to be the first to let you know, so you know what's to come. Have a great day. Basically what METRICOOL is talking about here is they're going to up their rates, right? June 7th, and we're coming up on June 7th pretty quick here. It's about a week out. But since I'm in right now, they've locked in my rates. And I've talked about how METRICOOL's pricing is one of the things that makes it the most attractive, right? For me, I have this little Pro 5 plan and I just pay monthly. It's 18 bucks a month, which for the money that I make off of managing all these different businesses, social media, absolutely worth it. Even when I had my own, I use this little free version and it saves me a ton of time. So basically the point that I want to make to you guys is I tried to contact METRICOOL. I couldn't get a hold of them because it's the weekend here, about whether or not this means anybody who gets in before June 7th is going to save money before the plans increase. But in my mind, if you're really on the fence about METRICOOL and you know you're going to get it, it might be worth it for you to pull the trigger before June 7th. I don't know if they'll lock you in at a lower rate if you subscribe right now before June 7th, but this email is kind of inferring or suggesting that yes, if you're in before June 7th, they'll lock you in at the lower rate. Again, I don't know, right? If you come in June 5th, I don't know if they'll lock you in at a cheaper rate when they're about to raise rates. But what I do know is it's worth a try. If you know that you're gonna get METRICOOL, I wanna let you guys know about this. The rates are about to hike. This might be, keyword might be a way for you to lock in cheaper rates for METRICOOL. Obviously, I'm a METRICOOL affiliate. I've talked about it before. My reviews are genuine. My integrity means more to me than making $1. So if you guys do want to get METRICOOL, but you don't want to use this affiliate link that I have, then don't. Really, I'm not sweating about it, right? If you felt like this video was informative and you appreciate my content, go ahead and use the affiliate link. It helps me out, but wanted to let you guys know if you're trying to save a little bit of money, this might be a way to do it. I don't know if they'll hike your rates or if this is just for me because I've been with METRICOOL for 6 months. I don't know, but just my food for thought, man. METRICOOL is a great app. I love it. It's saving me more and more time. The more that I really dig into this app and understand it, the more that they update it. I really love this app, man. It's helped me to make a lot of money.